Right, okay, today's target, I think this is going to be a hard one. Freestanding polos, and behind the polos you can see a green bead, a purple, a green, purple and a green, and if you look, I've got to shoot through the whole of the polo to hit those beads. The problem is with this target is that I can't sink the polo into the wood, so I've got that sort of space at the bottom, and it has to be really an accurate shot to go through, and my chances are, well, 0. But if I can get 1, I'll be very, very happy. Yeah, so that's my today's target. Trying to shoot through a hole of a polo and taking out the bead behind it, okay? And if you look at this distance, you can't see the, well, you can just make out the green beads, I think. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. But the first thing I've got to do is make my favourite coffee, camp coffee, to take out with me. So I'll see you outside, okay? Bye. Okay, Paul, as you can see, the table's up. Now the seat is a left or right handed, so you can swing it around any way you want. And you can see there's plenty of room for the rifle, even for the longest rifle. Yeah. So anyway, let's get on with shooting now. Alright, good morning. You saw what I've done with today's target. Now this is going to be one of the hardest targets you could really do, because they're freestanding polos with beads behind them. Unlike the washers, where the washers were sunk in down to the hull, these polos are freestanding, and you've got, what, I don't know, 3/16 of an inch of polo. At the bottom, you know, so yeah, I'm going to find it hard to do, but I think if I can just get 1, I'll be very, very happy. I think it's going to be a thing that I would have to practice doing. Let's just connect this up. Yeah, I think this is going to be something I would have to practice when I can find it. That one I can't even see the bead, nor that one. Well, in fact, I can't see none of the beads through those polos. But even to try and get through the hole without touching or breaking the polo is going to be very, very difficult. Not even recording anyway. Well, I'm recording now, but I can't find the polos. Oh dear. Right, okay, as I say, I don't think I'm comfortable like this. But I can't see no beads behind the polos, although they are. So I've got the angle completely wrong. And what I'm going to do is put these legs back, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to find it very, very difficult even just, to do it. I think to do this one is going to be, I think it's going to take a lot of practice. But the first shot I'm going to do will be the point of aim on the bullseye target. And then we go and see. Right, before I do anything, I'm going to take you down. I'm on safe. I'm going to take you down and show you the beads. Right, you can see the beads, the green, the purple, the green, purple and green behind the polos. But from where I'm sitting, I can't see them at all. As I say, it's going to be very, very hard to do this shoot. Yeah, as I said down there, it's going to be very, very hard to do this shoot. A, because I can't see the beads behind, which would be my aiming point through the hole, and B, you've got freestanding polos. Very, very difficult shot. But as I say, the first point of aim will be for the bullseye, just to see where the pellet goes. So really this would be a good challenge for anybody to try and do. Right, okay. Little swig of my camp coffee. Right, so I'm going to take my point of aim first, just to see where the pellet goes. I'm aiming now directly at number 10. And that seems okay. A little bit high to the right, but it's at number 10. And of course that could be my aiming, so there's nothing wrong with that. Right, okay, so as I say, I can't see, I don't know whether that's the top of the bead here, It's possible, but I don't know. No, that took that out. Whether that hit high, I don't know. And that took that out. And that took that out. But also the beads are gone as well. I can see the purple bead there, but as I say, I'm not quite sure whether it's shooting high or low, so I'm going to come low. And that took that out. Yeah, very difficult. Okay, so I'm on the last one now. I'll go for centre. And that took that out. Really don't know where those pellets were shot. High, low, left or right. So really that's game over. Right, so we can take the beads just on top. And I missed that. Right, I got that one. And that's took that one out. And that's took that one out. And that's took that one out. Well, as you can see, every single bead is gone, but so are the polos. What's that? 4 minutes just over. So all we got now is the bullseye. And as Gareth said, same old distance, different target. Well, Gareth, all I can say about that, I've never seen my garden grow in length, you know. But, you know, I mean, sometimes you do come out with some stupid remarks. Same old distance. Well, of course it's same old distance. I'm shooting in a bloody garden. Right, okay, so now let's split the paper. And that was the last shot. I don't know why people have to be so sarcastic. In fact, it's really getting on my nerves now. You know. Right, I'm going to take number 4, change the reticle colour. Right, black. I'm going to take number 4 and that would be my point of aim for a group shot. Yeah, that shot to the right, did you see it? So those polo shots were slightly to the right, I should have came left. Right, let's see. I'll aim for 4 again and see if it goes in that same mould. Yeah. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to do the same target, polos and the beads. Maybe I didn't really look at that first pellet when it shot. Yeah, slightly to the right. I'm not going to alter, I don't want to alter the scope. Yeah, it's shooting right. It could be the pellets or my aiming. That one shot a little bit to the left, but then it's hard to say because the paper's splitting now. So we'll go for a different marker, that number 8. Yeah, a little bit to the right, a fraction low. And that was well low. So we'll go for another marker. Can't even see my vertical. Oh, there it is. So we go for number 8 again. Yeah, a little bit right, see it? Number 6. I've come left a bit. That's on the money. That's on the money. So I didn't really read the first pellet properly. And that's what it's all down to, reading the pellets to see where they're landing. So I'll come left again on that, and that's in the pellet hole. And that's in the same pellet hole. And that was 12 shots. A little bit left. Yeah, I just didn't read the pellets. Or didn't read that first pellet properly. Now those polos, although they're super glued down just on the tip or on the edge, it did have all night to set. So what I'd be doing is setting that target up again tomorrow, and what I'll do is take maybe half a dozen shots on the target just to read that pellet and then go for the polos. Yeah, but even so, that's still a difficult target to shoot at. Be a good challenge to anybody if they want to try it. So anyway, I turn the scope off. Yeah. Although I didn't do it, at least I found out one thing. the pellet, and that's what we have to count on, the pellet. I mean, the other day I shot this with the same coordinates in, and it shot absolutely perfect. Today, or yesterday, it was a little bit off, and today it was a little bit off. So it could be down to temperature, could be down a lot of things, but as I say, once you zero your rifle, the only thing we're relying on are these pellets to fly true, you know. It makes no difference how good a shot you are if the pellet's not flying true, you know. And that's what I depend on, pellets. Right, okay, I just took the wood off, and you can see the polos where they were stuck down, and the beads where they were stuck down as well. So I'm going to clean all this off, sand it down a bit, sand these lumps down, and redo the polos and beads. But coming to the target, we had the first pellet go there, and you can still see the number 1, see it? Now I was aiming at number 10, although it hit almost number 10, I didn't really read the pellet. It shot a little bit over to the right, see it? Then I took the groups, this group here, and you could see the pellets going to the right, one went to the left. I took number 8 and they both went to the right. I took number 8 there and one pellet went to the right, and then I adjusted myself, shot a little bit to the left, and I took 3 or 4 into that pellet there. So there's 3 or 4 pellets in the size of a 5.5 pellet. So when I do the shoot again tomorrow, I'll have to really think about the first pellet where it lands, and then judge the polos, you know. And that's what it's all about, really, shooting, judging where to aim, you know. Although your scope is zeroed, it's still the pellets you're relying on. Well, you can see that just by that hole. I moved over to the left and shot 3 more through that hole, and that's the size of a 2.2 pellet. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, if you enjoyed the video, just give it a thumbs up, leave your comments, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.